Hey, I'm Remy and this is Vlog Life. Now, just like you, I'm surprised that Vlog Life isn't already a YouTube channel that exists somewhere out there in the internet. So, because it's not, I guess I just decided to make it myself. This is basically a series of advice videos that I give to people younger than me, people my age, me from the past if future time travel is a real thing. In the future, that didn't make any sense. The point is that this is an advice vlog that you can watch. You may hate it, you may love it, that's okay. Yeah. So what you may be wondering or not wondering is the first topic of the vlog live videos. Well, the first topic is how to survive freshman year, because it's kind of something that's been on my mind. I'm currently a junior, and so I'm not saying I'm an expert on this. I'm definitely not, but I feel like I have learned a few things that I would like to share with the world. You may disagree, hopefully you agree, so let's just get started. Number 1. Grades. Grades are going to change. They will change. They will be very good. They will be very bad, and that's something that you need to get used to. You may be making stellar grades, hurrah for you, I wish I was you, or you may be making really bad grades, which has never really happened to you before because you were always the good student. Newsflash, freshman year, pretty much half the grade will be good students, and half the grade will be students who throw their hands up in the air and give up. Don't give up. Please don't. Stay strong, study hard. Studying in high school doesn't necessarily mean good grades, which might be a very big change for you. A lot of times, especially now, junior year, it's pretty much a hit or miss, probably depending on what school you go to and what curriculum you have at the school. The curriculum at my school is pretty difficult, so when I study, I just cross my fingers and hope for the best. But the point is, you're gonna have your ups and downs freshman year, and don't worry about it. It happens to everyone. Everyone is going through your struggle. Everyone has been through your struggle, and the best thing to do is just to not give up, get through it, and survive the best you can. Number 2, extracurriculars. If you're an overachiever like me, you learn pretty early on that colleges like people who are well-rounded. So don't just limit yourself to school. Try to branch out. Join clubs, do stuff. But unfortunately, the more clubs you join, the harder it is to maintain your grades, especially if you're something really time-consuming like a sport or marching band. If you're in marching band, it's pretty much going to take up all of your time, or debate or anything like that. For me, my freshman year, I was in both band and debate like I am now, and it is a nightmare. You have debate competitions on Saturdays and Fridays, and you have marching band shows on Fridays and a lot of marching band competitions on the weekends. So juggling both of that was hard, but eventually I got through it. I miss a lot of school days due to that, a lot of excused absences, so just be prepared to miss some schoolwork if you're in a lot of really involved extracurriculars like sports or marching band or debate or theater or tech theater or anything that I may not have mentioned. Pick something that you're interested in. Don't just pick something because it sounds good. Don't just join the debate club because it sounds interesting to you. Don't just join orchestra because you think someone would like to know if you learned an instrument. I mean, colleges want you to be well-rounded, but they also want you to be a part of something that you're passionate about and that you love. So make sure that you join something that you care about. And make sure that before joining, you are sure that you can handle it along with your extracurriculars. Because if you're not, freshman year is basically the setup for high school, for your GPA, for so many things. And if you're not ready to take that challenge, it could really hurt you in the long run. But if you do take that challenge, go for it, have fun with what you do, and I wish you all the best. Number 3, social status. Social status in high school doesn't matter. What? What did I just say? It doesn't matter? Yes, social status in high school doesn't matter, especially if you go to a relatively big one. For me, I go to a relatively big one. There are about 600 or so kids in our grade. I know a lot of them. I definitely don't know most of them. Definitely not enough to know who's popular, who's the cutest. For the most part, I don't care, because social status in high school doesn't really change. You're going to find your niche, you're going to find that group of friends, you're going to find that place where you click. You're not a clique, but you click together in a cool moving system that makes sense. The good friends are the ones where social status doesn't matter, where they don't care too much about how other people think. And in fact, I've made friends with people who have had friends that cared too much about how other people think, and the reason why they're friends with me is because I don't care. Because I'm weird, because I'm just strange. My recommendation is to go into freshman year with your personality being uniquely you. That way, people know exactly who you are, people know exactly what your expectations are, and you'll find your people relatively quickly. Because rather than testing out the waters and you searching for your people, you already know what you want, and people will search for you because they know exactly what kind of person you are. So there's none of that, does she like me for me, or just or like, is he my friend, or is he gonna turn back? There's none of that business. Be you freshman year. And social status won't matter in high school. It never does. I mean, freshman year, it may seem like such a big deal to change yourself, make a name for yourself, be the new you, be that whole new person that you can be. Don't try to be brand new or popular or stunning or prom princess or homecoming princess or whatever. Just be you, just be unique, just be true, and you'll have no problems. Or you won't have that many problems. I think this is number 4. Volunteer. 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 As someone who's personally way behind in their volunteering, get that done freshman year, because it's definitely going to get a lot harder junior year or senior year when you have senioritis. Get it done ASAP, as soon as possible, because the more you volunteer, the more you help out, the better it's going to be later on. My school requires around 70, 75 service hours. I have way, way, way below that. And now I'm struggling to pick up the pace and catch up when that doesn't need to be the case. If I just started freshman year, maybe volunteering every single weekend, volunteering and spending my time out, not only would I get my service hours, but I would seem a lot more well-rounded as a person. I would do something that's worthwhile instead of volunteering at a library, because a library is all fun and dandy, you get your service credit hours over with, yeah. But then again, you volunteered at a library. It's going to be a lot more meaningful, worth your time, and rewarding to volunteer at a soup kitchen or with children, or do something that's going to make a change in someone else or something's life, and not just spend your time shuffling around a bunch of books when there are much better, more meaningful things that you could be doing. Number 5, relationships. Now, when you start off freshman year, when you start off and you get into the year and there's homecoming and prom, we only have 2 dances at my school, homecoming and prom. A lot of schools have a lot more, so this might be a lot more important. You're going to feel the pressure to have a boyfriend or a girlfriend or whatever you want. Don't feel that pressure. Don't give into that pressure. It's not necessary. It'll be okay if you don't have a boyfriend your freshman year of high school to get into a serious relationship. It may seem fun, but to be honest, at that point, it's kind of a distraction, and the best thing to do is just wait for the right time. It'll come to you. Don't go chasing after it, because all you'll find yourself doing is just running after and running after and running after, and you'll be that person, and no one wants to be that person. Just wait for the relationship to happen to you. Don't go running for it. Actually, I recommend not dating older guys, because, especially not juniors and seniors, because they're on a whole nother level than you, especially if you're a girl. If you're a guy, I don't really know if it's different. Just, you do you. Again, don't look for your relationship. Let it come to you. And be careful. Be smart. Don't feel pressure to do anything. Wait for what you want. I mean, especially at a young age, everything is so random and different, and hormones and things are happening, and it's weird. Stick to your gut. Know what you know. Don't go do what someone else wants. Do what you want. And know your limits. Don't go overboard. Don't get lost in a moment, because that's when the worst things can happen. Keep one eye open and one eye shut, you know? Never trust anyone, even though that sounds really skeptical. Never trust anyone. And stay strong, because when heartbreak does happen, if it does, it may not, cry. Cry for about maybe an hour. Give yourself an hour to cry. And then, you know, wipe your tears and move on. Move on to better things, like, oh hey, I cried for an hour, now I should probably spend all the free time I have not thinking about this person, thinking about the test that's coming up next Monday. Relationships cause you to grow and create progress, but it can also stop your growth and progress as well, or change it into a new direction that might not be for the best. So stick to your own path. So anyways, guys, I think that's it for the first video. Thank you for watching so much. Make sure to like, subscribe, share this with all your friends. Go to my blog, which I think is... what did I call it? The blog is called Blog Life Now, bloglifenow.blogspot.com, and the title of the blog is Vlog Life, just like it is on the YouTube channel. So hopefully that'll make it a lot easier for you to find. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, like, subscribe, share with all your friends, blah 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 blah, what every single YouTuber ever says. And hopefully I will see you next week. I upload, ooh, there's a fly. I upload videos every single Sunday, for the most part, I hope. More subscribers I get, the more I'll be able to keep up a consistent schedule. So right now, Sundays are what seem to work for me, which hopefully they work for you. I'll see you next Sunday, or whenever this gets uploaded. I filmed this on Sunday, so hopefully it gets uploaded on Sundays, but it might get uploaded Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whenever I'm not busy, you know? But yeah, bye.